All right, welcome back to another live stream on the official MLB Rivals YouTube channel. I'm your host JayFish, and we're back with the Nationals deck today. And so in the last stream, we played our first live match game of the year. We ended up coming out with the dub. It was a pretty good one. It actually was a long one. I think it took like a half an hour. It was a great game. And this time here today, we're going to be improving the team. So the last update that we covered was the one that brought into the black signature cards for the first time, and we haven't been actually able to show that off yet because we didn't have the resources to be able to do so. We had to hit the requirements to be able to open up the menu and everything. Well, today we finally have the resources to make our first ever black signature player, and that's exactly what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be making a black signature, working on upgrades, showing the differences between normal cards and what the features are on this. And after that, we're gonna be opening up some Hall of Fame packs. We'll actually start, I believe, by opening up some Hall of Fame boxes that we have. We have 50 more of these. Maybe we can get another Hall of Fame pack or two out of those. And we also have a third Hall of Fame pack already. So maybe we get multiple tonight, see who we can get. And I forget, who can we get on this one? Who's our top guy we're looking for? Don would be pretty nice, especially in the rotation. Don for sure would be a really great pool. Some of these other cards are cool, but I mean, Cal would be cool. I would probably put him at third eventually down the road. I don't know about over Rendon. It would depend on the skills and stuff. But we'll be doing that as well. So that's the rundown. Making our first black signature today. Open up some more Hall of Fame packs, seeing who we get there. And maybe we use dupes as transcendence on some of the guys we're using as well. But that's the rundown. If there's time for a live match game, we'll do one. But I highly doubt we'll have time tonight for it. We could. And if we can get one in, cool, but that's not for sure. But next stream, I can pretty much guarantee we'll be doing live matches, and probably will be a whole live match stream, if I'm being honest. So if you guys are looking to play us, we'll be getting back to that in the next one. But I'm excited to show this off, guys. I'm letting you know, I don't know everything in the that there is about black signatures. It just came out. I'm going off of what I saw on notices and what I can see on the menu. I've never actually made a black signature before, so this is my first time. So if I'm wrong or something, or I need help and you guys have done this before, or you know the answer, feel free to help out. Just letting you guys know, I first time doing a black signature here tonight. It's a learning experience for me as well. So if you guys are just joining and haven't been able to do a black signature before, you guys get to see it here tonight. And also, just letting you guys know, black signature is as endgame as it gets in this game right now. And it takes a ton of resources, and not a lot of teams are going to be able to do this for a while. This team is in a different spot than a lot of others. It's close to the end game. And even on my own personal Dodgers team, I'm still a ways off from being able to do a black signature and stuff. So just letting you guys know, this is not easy to do. That's the best way I'll put it. But welcome everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. And also, coupon code tonight will be 3 premium scouts and 10 skill change tickets. And then we have a bonus coupon tonight of 300 stars if we hit 50 likes. So if you guys are just now joining and have not already liked, we'd highly appreciate that. The goal is 50. So if we get to 50 likes, you guys get the bonus coupon code sent out at the end along with the normal coupon code. And if you guys are new and have not subscribed yet, we would highly appreciate that as well. So that pretty much does it for what we're going to be doing on the stream. Let's see who's in here real quick, and then we're going to get this thing started, baby. Let's see. Move that so I can see. Spencer, welcome in, my man. Glad you can make it, brother. EJ Killer, good to see you here as well. We got Elk Raker Gamer, what is up? Glad you can make it. We got Token99, good to see you here. Let's see. Is it Sasuke? Welcome in. Glad you can make it. Redeem coupons. I'll show you at the end of the stream when we give them out. Welcome in, everybody. Ray Salmon, good to see you here as well. Glad you can make it. If you guys are just joining, I'm not so low. Say what's up, by the way. Hola, Eduardo. Glad you can make it. Flamin' Fox, Texas Softball. Glad you can make it. Send a message in Discord regarding Rivals. Might want to check it out. If you sent it earlier today, I think I just responded to it, unless it was a different one. Base one on everything. Good to see you here as well. I'm Rodriguez. Glad you can make it. You lost Gustavo, the Cubby. Welcome in, Cubby. Glad you can make it. Christian Paul Triquina. Glad you can make it in. Tricania, sorry. Let's see. Did I miss anyone else in here? Drake May is going to Super Bowl before Lamar and Josh Allen. I'll get into that conversation here in just a second. Let me see who else is in here. Ralph, glad you can make it. 1 month until the spring training. Y'all, I'm getting excited. You know, you say that, and I'm getting excited too, because here in Cincinnati, Ohio, we got some record snowfall. I don't know if it's the most we've ever gotten, but here where I'm at, we ended up getting over a foot of snow. I think we got 13 or 14 inches of snow Saturday night and throughout pretty much to the evening Sunday last night. And I spent, I think, a total of 4 or 5 hours shoveling total between yesterday and this morning, clearing out my deck for the dogs and a spot for them to go to potty, and then also the driveway and the sidewalks and stuff. Hard work. Definitely was a workout. It's cool getting that snow, but it also stinks because we've been locked up for the past 48 hours now. I'm hoping it gets better tomorrow. But it's been brutally cold, negative temperatures and stuff. I am so ready for this winter to be gone and for warmth and spring training. You saying that's a month away. I know it'll still be the end of February, but there is light at the end of the tunnel, y'all. Light at the end of the tunnel. Let's see what else is in here. Yes, update coming this week. RJ, welcome in. Glad you can make it. Did we see is anyone else in here that I did not say hello to? I just lost my spot. We got Rashid, welcome in. Good to see you here as well. Andres Sosa, welcome in. Glad you can make it. I don't know who I am, 96. Glad you can make it. K-Cow, welcome in, brother. Good to see you here as well. Yes, I remember Mex, Andres, CA. I remember that. Welcome in. Bright, welcome in here as well. Did I miss anyone else? We got Tater Squad 2000. Good to see you. Yeah, so normally I feel like Cincinnati is notorious for us saying we're going to get 10 inches of snow, a lot of snow, and then we end up only getting like 1 or 2 inches. I feel like that's been the case for a long time. Well, this storm was no joke. It hit a lot of the U.S., especially the eastern half, and we got every bit of it. Over a foot of snow. I don't recall ever shoveling that much snow or really seeing it. I could be wrong. Maybe it was little last time we had something like this, but it was crazy, y'all. Crazy. Civil, welcome in. Glad you can make it. Welcome in. No more snow. Hey, I'm telling y'all, if I ever move, I'm going south. The cold is cool during holidays, but it drags on afterwards, and it just, the older I get, the less and less I like the cold. It's just, yeah. A little jealousy there. And then last thing before we actually get this thing started, Seahawks. I got my Seahawks shirt on underneath my jersey. I've been a Seahawks fan my whole life. It's been over a decade since the Super Bowl. I had zero expectations coming to this season. I had us going like 7-10. We made a lot of moves. Sam Darnold had a good season with the Vikings, but he was Sam Darnold. Didn't know what to expect. Season has been incredible. NFC champions just beat the Rams, heading to the Super Bowl. Got the number 1 seed coming into the playoffs. Zero expectations, and we're going to Super Bowl. I'm beyond ecstatic. And I would rather face the Patriots with a second-year Drake May than a Super Bowl with Tom Brady when we lost, when we could have easily won that. And decided not to run the ball on. I'm not even going to go down that route. We're not going to bring up the memory. We have a chance to get a revenge in the Super Bowl against the Patriots, who we last played in the Super Bowl and should have won if we would have just given Marshawn Lynch the ball. So I'm excited, y'all. Yeah, that's all I can say on that one. I'm really, really happy. Really was nervous last night, but we pulled it out against the Rams. And yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started. If you guys are just joining to say what is up, I'll try and shut you out, but we're going to get this thing going. So first things first, let's get into the events on what's going on real quick. Prime Train event, I'm not going to cover. I think the only thing, we have a random dice event that's going on. I think this came in since last stream, so I haven't covered it yet. Essentially, you get your 3 rolls a day. Whatever you land on, it'll give you a mission. You complete that, you get that reward as well in the center. I'm not going to show this off. Any questions, let me know. We've had this event plenty of times before. I don't think event pass we don't need to do. Moment limit break events going on. You can limit break your moment cards only. So that's what I've been doing with Barnes right here. You get different missions that you can complete to be able to get the currency, and then you use that currency directly translate to here, or you can go to buy stuff at the event shop with points stars as well. We've had this one before. It's just moment limit break themed. Let's see. Play ball event pass. Use up to 7,500 of the balls. You get all the rewards there. Second 2.5 anniversary event. I already covered that, I think. I don't think the only player upgrade event, I think we've covered this, but essentially it's just like limit break. You can upgrade players instead, have a higher percent chance, all the way up to 100% of it being an increase by doing different missions. You'll be able to get the currency to do that. And then the last thing we'll cover is the player acquisition event. So this has been going on for the past month or so, maybe a little bit longer. We're now on step 3 For the signature, you can get a team signature from this event, so try and get through all the steps and complete the mission list to get the 7,500 points. We have finally made it to be able to get our signature player, our team signature player, on this account from this event. And what we're going to end up choosing tonight is Max Scherzer. And the reason for that is every card in here is either not helpful or we already have them transcended level 9. Literally every single one. So Garcia, we have his moment card. We're not going to probably go to his signature. Oliver's on the bench, not worth it. Carter, we have his Hall of Fame. Trey Turner, transcended level 9. Dawson on the bench. Corbin, transcended level 9. Rendon, transcended level 9. Soto, transcended level 9. Harper, transcended level 9. Scherzer's transcended level 9, but we're going to choose him because we're doing black signature upgrades tonight on him. And it would be most likely helpful to get a SIG version of him since we're going to be doing that. So how this works, it randomly will change the player when you hit change player. You get 2 free choices. We're going to just keep going until we get Scherzer. So we'll see how long that takes. And we are 1 short, of course. Of course. Oh, all right, can we get on the next free one? Or we're going to have to spend some stars. All right, let's see how many this is going to take. And now it's 1 past them.
Jeez.
All right, all right. We're gonna calm down. We're gonna come down. He's coming here soon. All right, Oliver, no. Let's go, finally. All right, there's Scherzer. Let's obtain him. Not his best year. We already have his best year. I believe it's 15. So that'll be helpful, maybe possibly for upgrades tonight. Because this is the current Scherzer we have. So this is who we're upgrading tonight, by the way. If you guys are still joining, we're going to be making him a black SIG, our first ever one. Scherzer 15 is his best year, 74. We have that, so we're going to make him a black signature. He's actually our best SIG card we can get besides ranged on the Nationals, but we already have the Hall of Fame range, which is better than the SIG one. So he's literally the best card we can get, especially pitcher-wise, on the Nationals. So this is a no-brainer. We're going to black signature him. And because we can only, I believe, make a black signature out of a... Is it DH in starting pitcher or just starting pitcher? I can't remember the positions we have right now. But starting pitchers, and I can't remember, is it starting pitchers and DHs? Or is it starting pitchers and bullpen guys? I can't remember for sure. I think it was starting pitchers and DHs that you can make black signatures. For some reason, when they rolled out black signatures in the game, you could only do a starting pitcher or DH initially, and that's still the case. But with the new update coming this week, that'll be opening to some more positions which we're gonna cover in just a second. So as of right now, we can't do anything but a DH or a starting pitcher, and we don't have a DH that we can do that's a team SIG anyway, so we can literally only really go to the starting pitcher, and Scherzer's our best one to do. So that's why we're doing that tonight as well. So that's that. Let's see, what else do we got to cover real quick? Did that. Oh, last thing we need to talk about before we get into this thing, and then we'll start the update and get into Hall of Fame packs, boxes, all that good stuff, and working on Scherzer. Last thing we're going to cover is the ranked tournaments going on. So in ranked mode, in ranked battle, ranked tournaments going on now. We are in the round of 1024. We made it, and we're facing off against the Go-Go White Sox, who are ranked 776 here in the first round. And I guess here's what the bracket's looking like. So we are ranked 249, and lots of matches going on. Obviously, a good amount of rounds with there being 1,000 teams to start. We'll see who ends up winning this. If you guys made this, let me know in the YouTube chat, and let me know what your rank is as well. We're ranked 249. What is your rank? Have you improved since the last ranked tournament or not? Let me know in the chat. So that pretty much does it for updates on this game in terms of getting the stream started. Now let's actually cover the January preview update notice. So this update should be coming, I believe, this week, but about a week and a half ago, we got an update preview on what's coming in the update this week. After this update in the next stream, we'll briefly cover the actual update and the notice that was going out. That's in the actual game, so we'll briefly cover this stuff in the next stream, but we're gonna go ahead and cover on what's coming here shortly. So January update, Signature Black position expansion. So we started out with only DHs and starting pitchers for Signature Black cards. The position is now being expanded to outfielders. So that includes left field, center field, and right field. So starting when this update comes this week, you will then be able to make left field SIGs, center field and right field sigs, all black signatures, and that will be increased to them. So that's coming. Also, there's a signature black card position buff effect that's coming in when they're placed in the lineup. It scales with the card's upgrade level. So example right here, when a black signature card reaches upgrade level 10, it gains +2 overall from upgrade or +5 overall from black position buff, resulting in a total of 7+ overall. So it's just making the black signature cards even better, apparently. So yeah, and it's only applied when it's the same position indicated on the card. And yeah, so that's been coming in. We'll show it off once the next update comes in and we are done with Scherzer and what that looks like. New moment cards are being added, and there's actually a separate update notice that came in since this happened. We're not going to cover that though because we just don't really have the time for it. Also, locker room pitching leader system. So we have the clubhouse leader in the locker room, but now there's going to be a pitching leader. So you can have a clubhouse leader and a pitching leader now. We're not going to go into detail on that, but we'll show that off in the next stream as well once it's actually in there, but that's coming in. There's also adding a locker room effect system that goes off of crafting emotes and get locker room points, and you can then also apply those to stat bonuses to players in the lineup. Pretty simple stuff. If you guys want to read this, you can pause or go and look at the notice in the news as well. Also, they're adding a special workshop to the game that'll allow you to craft high-grade items. So there's already some high-grade items you can craft, but apparently there's going to be even higher-grade items you can craft in the special workshop, which you have to be a certain condition to be able to open it up and actually use it. And then the last big thing is they're adding a senior mission step 8. So we only have up to step 7 right now, but step 8, when you complete all those, when it comes in the game, will give you a team select triple sig pack, just like you can craft in the workshop with an extra duplicate TSS or card that you're not going to use. So, and then some other things, they added in some home run animations, all that good stuff, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the update that's coming in. It should be this week, and if there's any questions, let me know, but we don't have all the details and specifics exactly yet until it's actually in the game. So we'll be covering, like I said, more in detail and quickly in the next stream. So let's see what else is in here. Did I miss anyone else coming in? If I did, say what is up. Alfredo, welcome in. Good to see you. Did I miss anyone else? I'm just here so I don't get fined. Man, I miss Marshawn Lynch so much. I appreciate you, Andres. Appreciate you. Tater Squad, what's up? I think we're all caught up from there. Let's see if I can get caught up down here now. Rank 175. Nice, nice. 251. Okay, I see you. I see you guys. Let's go. Yeah, it should. If it goes on schedule, it should be tomorrow night. Yes. AZN, what's up? Joy Z, welcome in as well. Nearly have step 7 complete. I think we completed that. T Reezy, welcome in. Step mission. If you go to mission and yes, if you go to front office mission, senior missions, you have step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, step 7. We have one more to do, and that is transcend signature card 7 times, which we'll probably maybe get that done tonight. If not, we'll get that done very soon. So we're about done with step 7, and then step 8 is what's coming. That coming soon is what we talked about in the update, and the reward will be a triple sig pack. So triple team sig pack. That's where we're at on there. I think I'm on step 6 on my Dodgers. I don't remember for sure, but Owen, welcome in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy the stream as well. Welcome in. Is it camo? Welcome in. Codes tonight. Yes, we will have a normal coupon code of 3 premium scouts and 10 skill change tickets that'll be given out the end, and then we have a bonus coupon code if we hit 50 likes of 300 stars. So if you guys have not liked yet, the goal is to get 50 likes. If we like and get to 50, everyone gets a bonus coupon code sent out as well with the normal one. So go ahead and like it up. If you guys haven't subscribed, we highly appreciate that as well. All right, I think that's enough talking and everything going on. Real quick, before we actually do our signature black diamond, we're going to open up our Hall of Fame boxes that we have sitting in storage, and we're gonna see if I can get another 3rd Hall of Fame pack. So we already have 1. Let's see what we get from this. And you know what? If we don't get another 3rd Hall of Fame pack, I'm not gonna be complaining, because we can get some good upgrade materials to use on our black signature tonight. Because we're gonna not only make our black signature, but we're gonna upgrade them and show off the system and how it changes for a black signature card as well in this stream. After this, we probably won't show off upgrading on black signature cards or much anymore, But when something new like this, especially this important's added to the game, we like to show this off to at least have a reference point on a stream for people to understand how to use it and how it works and even see it if they have never been able to do it. So, all right, let's do this thing. Third Hall of Fame box. Let's go ahead and use our first 10. Let's see what we get out of it. If it ever loads. Okay, superior skill change ticket. That could be good tonight for spell black signature, and if we have to change a skill set or something like that, especially trying to get the black skills as well on the card. But no Hall of Fame pack on the first 10. That's fine. That's fine. Upgrade materials aren't going to be bad. And wow. Not only did we pull one third Hall of Fame pack, we pulled two. That is definitely the first time that's ever happened on this game when opening a set of 10 of these since they came in the game how long ago? When did Hall of Fame players come in? I can't remember. Has it been 6 months, a year? Not one, but two third Hall of Fame packs in a set of 10, and we still got 30 of these left, y'all. W's in the chat. So we're up to 3 third Hall of Fame packs tonight. First time ever, I think, that we've gotten... Wow, that's crazy. Wow, and we got 3 superior skill change tickets. This set of 10 is incredible, y'all. 3 superior skill change tickets with that as well. Woo! Yeah, I thought it's been 6 months because we're on the 3rd set, and this one will be done here not too long. All right, let's keep going, y'all. Some more superior skill change tickets. I love that. And then we got the superior potential reset tickets, which these are really what I'm looking for the Hall of Fame guys. Trying to get that potential up to 12 as high as possible. Because it guarantees, I think, a potential at least to go to 12 on those guys. So 3 of those is beautiful. I'll take more superior skill change tickets. Y'all, I'm liking this. I don't even need another 3rd Hall of Fame pack. Keep giving me the upgrade materials now. Some more superior potential reset tickets and superior skill change tickets. All right, last 10. I think the most we've ever gotten in terms of Hall of Fame packs from the Hall of Fame boxes in a set of 50 that we do each time we do this on stream, like once a month or so, is 2. I don't think we've ever gotten 3 Hall of Fame packs from boxes in a set of 50 before. So can we break our record tonight of 2? We've gotten 2, I think, in 50, but we've never gotten 2 in a set of 10 like we did tonight. Let's see. And no, so we can't get 3, but you know what? I'll take it, and we got lots of good upgrade materials tonight. Tons of superior skill change tickets, and I'll take the potential reset tickets as well. And then everything else that we've gotten. I haven't even paid attention to like the greens and advanced skill change tickets, Hall of Fame cords, all that good stuff. Wow. Pretty solid 50 Hall of Fame boxes right there, y'all. Pretty solid. So now that we did that, what we'll be opening up at the end of the stream, we got 3 third Hall of Fame packs that we're going to be opening up after we make our black signature, which we're going to start doing right now. Let's get hashtag black signature in the chat, y'all. If you're ready to see our first ever black signature here on stream. I've seen some top tier teams have them. I haven't done it before. This will be our first time ever on this game since it came in at the end of December. I'm excited, y'all. Good way to start off 2026 here with our first ever black signature. So like I said, who we're going to be making a black signature tonight is our Scherzer 15. Highest starting pitcher teams you can get on the team. No brainer to do this. We can only do starting pitchers and DHs anyway. We don't have a DH positioned team SIG. So this is who we're going to be making a black SIG. This is what everything currently looks like now. That's what his basic stats look like right there on his base card, not upgraded. That's his skills right now. This is what his development stats look like with everything done. He's trained up to 25, upgraded 20, transcendental 9, limit break 5, special training 3, deck score max out of 26, all with gold S tier or higher skills, along with the slugging prevention and composure potentials being at S and S plus. That's what this card looks like. Now we can compare this to what it's going to look like once we make them a black sig. So everybody take a snapshot before we do that. Let's do this thing. And also, I think we just hit 50 likes already and we're not even halfway through the stream. Already got the bonus coupon code, which will be given out now with the normal coupon code at the end of the stream. You guys are awesome. If you guys haven't already liked yet and we already hit that, let's see how we can get that like count up to. If you guys are new and haven't subscribed as well, we would highly appreciate that as well. All right, let's do this thing. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited, y'all. It's going to be a good night. Hall of Fame packs, lots of upgrade materials. All right, so black signature. If you guys, we'll start this out from the top. Main screen, if you go to manage team, click on signature black right here, which it only unlocks. I can't remember, guys. What is the goal? What is the goal to be able to unlock black signatures? I think, is it winning the... I think it's winning the... champion. Is it winning the champion 3 or 1 league to unlock black signature? I think that's what the goal is, but I can't remember for sure. I think you need to win champion 1 or 3. I can't remember to be able to unlock signature black. So to be able to even unlock this menu and be able to possibly make a signature black card. Oh, it's world champion 1. World champion 1. Okay. Win world champion 1. Okay. I couldn't remember which one it was. So World Champion 1 League, you have to win to be able to unlock black signature. That's what it was. I had Champion right. I just couldn't remember if it was World or not. So World Champion 1, if you beat that league, you unlock the signature black menu that we're on now. You can't even enter into this unless you do that. So if that doesn't show you guys that it's really an end game thing, I don't know what will, because World Champion's pretty up there. Not even my Dodgers deck is there yet, I believe. So... But okay, to be able to make a black signature card, they have to be upgraded fully. They need to be Transcendent level 9, which is what our Scherzer is. He's Transcendent level 9, he's upgraded level 20, he's trained to level 25, and these are the requirements, by the way. 25 out of 25 on training, 20 out of 20 on upgrade, 3 out of 3 on special training, 9 out of 9 on Transcendence, and they have to have all skills, all 3 skills S level, and they all have to be gold tier, which we do have on him. So he meets all the requirements right here. And the only thing we can do right now is starting pitcher and DH. That will be expanded to outfield after the next update that comes out this week. And then how this works is you get an exclusive offer when you first make your first black signature. And you can also do a free agent black signature as well. But we're doing our team one, normal one tonight. Just letting you guys know. But exclusive offer. This is what I'm saying when it's endgame. It takes a lot of resources. We need 6 team sig cards. So we have a good amount of them here. You guys can help me choose who we want to use. Then we need another just random sig card, doesn't matter the team. And then we need 100 black signature contracts, which we have 100 on the dot. Then you need 80,000 ultimate coins, which we have enough to do that now. Then you need 100 advanced upgrade training. I mean 1,000 of that. And then you also need 75 live/season S cards or material. Not only that, you need 150 million points, y'all. These don't come by easy, y'all. These don't come by easy, okay? And then this is normally what you need. This is not the exclusive offer. Once you do the exclusive offer, this is what you normally need. Once a month, you can make a black sig after exclusive offer. You can only do this once in your account. Then, after you do it once a month, you need 9 team sig cards, 2 other sig cards, 200 black signature contracts, 160,000 ultimate coins, 2,000 of the training upgrade cards, and 150 live season. Everything doubles except for needing team sig cards, which goes up from 6 to 9. And you need 300 million points, so that doubles as well. These cards are resource hungry, and that's an understatement. Trying to make people broke? I know, man. I know. Like, a lot of y'all aren't gonna see this for a long time. So another reason why we want to show this off, so you guys can see how this works if/when you guys get there. As my Dodgers team is crying right now and is nowhere near this, okay? But we can do that here. So let's go ahead and do our exclusive offer for the first time and make our first ever black sig with our best possible pitching card we can do. All right, so who do we want to use for this, y'all? I guess Reigns would be useful to use because we have his Hall of Fame card and we literally have 0 use for Reigns. Unless we could transcend another person that's a left fielder. So I think we use Reigns. I know that's his best year. Oh, no, not his best year. His best year is a 75 base, so not his best year. But we have his Hall of Fame card, which is 76 base over 75 team sig. So I think we use these Reigns cards because they're only going to transcend other guys that are in the outfield, but they're already maxed. So I think we use Reigns. We need to use 4 more. Morgan, I think we use. I don't think he's going to be useful. Belliard, we definitely use him as well. He's not going to be useful. I even think we use Dunn. Guerrero, I want to keep because he might be one of our next Black Sig cards because we have a 74 base version of him and he's tied for the highest batter on our team. So we want to use those to transcend on the road, possibly, or other upgrade reasons. Who else do we want to use? So we use Reigns because we have his Hall of Fame card. Those really aren't that useful. Dunn, never going to use him. Morgan, not going to use him. Belliard, not going to use him. We need one more. Do we use Rainey? I think we have the Rainey as well. That's in the bullpen. I don't think he's in there right now. Or do we use Trey Turner or Harper? We're going to hold on the Scherzers. Hola, Juan. Welcome in. Just use both Scherzer cards. So am I wrong that we... Transcendence goes up to level 15 for Black Signature cards. Am I wrong to not use Scherzer since we're about to make him Black Signature and we're going to try and transcend him to level 15? That's the reason, K-Cal, that I'm not using Scherzer, because we're about to make him Black Signature and Transcendence can go up to level 15, I believe. And would it make more sense to keep... I think he applies more value when it's the same person and team than it is not. Scherzer's because they're going to be used to transcend him once he's a Black Signature because his Transcendence can go up to level 9. That's why we're not using Scherzer. Robert, welcome in. Don't understand the Hall of Fame system? Don't worry, this game is very complicated. Don't worry. I'm thinking... Trey Turner's already transcended to level 9. Do I ever see myself actually making him a Black Signature? I mean, he's down on the list. Trey Turner is down on the list. He's already transcended level 9. Harper will come before him. Guerrero will come before him. I mean, he's what, a 70 base? And we have Ozzy, who could eventually replace him at short as well. Hall of Fame card. Maybe we get Hal Ripken or something too down the road. I think I'm going to use Trey Turner. I think that makes the most sense as the last person to use. Because he's going to, like I said, he's not going to be a Black Signature for a long time. He's already transferred the line. So I'm going to go ahead and use Trey Turner. Let's use Belliard, Dunn, Trey Turner, Morgan, and then both Reigns cards because they're not useful. We can use free agent Sigs in this one. That's nice. I'll use Hap, my lowest overall one. Never going to use him. Black Signature contracts, 100, boom. 80,000 ultimate coins, boom. Upgrade, boom. And then, I guess, yeah, we'll just use those for now. I guess I could use these other cards too. Doesn't really matter. We'll get more of these as well. We'll just complete that. All right, so all the material requirements are there. The last thing we got to do before we make our first Black Signature is spend 150 million points. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. First ever Black Signature card. Okay, hold on. So, stats. Okay, this is showing how the stats are going to go up. So that's how the stats are going to go once we make them a signature, right? Includes signature training and skill level effects. So it's showing this is the card. That's the card art. Black Signatures look really cool. I'm not going to lie. But the black boost is going to go to 16 to 18 points there. Training will be 25 out of 33. Upgrade, we'll have to re-upgrade to 10. Special training goes down to 0 out of 5. Transcendence goes back to 0. So that's where we're holding on to the signature Scherzers that we had. And then limit break, there is no limit break on the Black Signature cards. So the skills... It'll unlock a skill preset 2 and a new skill. So you get 4 skills on a Black Signature card. Yes, that's exactly what happens, Flamin' Fox, besides the Team Sig cards, exactly. All right, y'all. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, I wasn't sure what the animation was gonna be like, but here's what happened. That's what his stats are looking like now. We got 7 to the black boost, so we could have gotten 6 to 18, so we got the second lowest boost we could have gotten from the black boost. That's unfortunate. We got 2 to velo, 3 to control, and 2 to EDR. Kind of annoyed about that one. Slot 4, we unlocked a new skill. It's the new black signature skills. We got Composed Mind, which to just show you what it does. All right, so we got the black tier skill, Composed Mind, unlocked in this card. Decreases the opposing batter's power, contact, and PA2 by 2. When a runner is on base, increases STU in movement by 4, and additionally increases STU in control by 5 in RBI battle. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. First ever black signature card in my time doing this, and there hasn't been many cards to even see out there that are black signature besides top tier teams. I don't know which are the best black tier skills or not. So Composed Mind, cool. And then we also unlocked a second skill board preset. So just like a 9i, how you can have 2 different skill slots, we unlocked that on black signatures, which that's the only card you can do that on now. So that's what that card looks like. And now let's go ahead and see what else we can do. So black boost. Let's try and redistribute, because I'm gonna be honest, 7 out of 18 was brutal. All right, so to do a normal redistribution, we can use a prime card. To do an advanced, we gotta use a signature card. Do we do a normal or advanced? Do we just use some prime cards? Or do we use a rainy and guarantee a 15 to 18? Do we play with normal or advanced? I think we do normal just because we have a good amount of prime cards that aren't really any use, and if we don't get anything good, we could then use advanced. I think let's start with normal. We got a decent amount of prime cards we can use that I guess could be used for other reasons, but because we're doing a black signature today, let's get that higher. So think of black. So okay, this is the best way I can think of it. Think of it a black boost. Think of it as a on 9 innings. If you guys play 9 innings, you guys understand that game. If you do, think of black boost as like the GI increase you get on a card from upgrading your card from one tier to the next. So like gold to diamond and stuff like that. So when you go from gold to diamond, you can fall anywhere from 60 to 75 in the GI range. Think of that here. When you make a black signature, you can fall anywhere from 6 to 8. So think of that as that. That's my best way of being able to explain it. So let's start with Langston here. 1 million points. All right, let's try and get better than 7, right? Come on. All right, 12's not bad. Do we settle for 12 or do we risk it and try to get higher with the prime? Velo stayed the same. We got 1 to movement. We got 2 to STU. We got 5 to control. EDR went down by 1, but fielding went up. So his total went up 5 from 7 to 12. Yeah, think of this as grade increase, and we're using grade increase reset tickets right now, and advanced redistribution is more like the overall amps. Best way to be able to put it. You guys want to see more gambling? We got more prime cards, so I don't care. We can try to go for 18 if y'all want. Performance fitting we'll show off in a second. Higher than 0 here. That's true. That's true. You know what, y'all? I'm feeling in a gambling mood. Let's just keep trying with the primes. I'm feeling in a gambling mood. It's probably going to go down here. I know, it stayed the same. So we got to 12. It stayed at 12. So velo stayed the same, movement stayed the same, STU stayed the same. Control went down from 5 to 2, but EDR went to 3, and fielding went up to 2. All right. So can we go down on this? Once you hit 12, can you go lower than that? I guess we'll keep going until we see. Okay, yeah, I can go down. So we went from 12 to 10 now. Not liking that, not liking that. We're gonna keep going though. We're gonna keep risking it for the biscuit, y'all. Might as well. All right, it stayed at 10. I don't like this. I don't like this. All right, we've stayed at 10 3 times in a row now. Come on, come on. Oh, y'all, this is not going good. We went from 7 to 12 to 10. Now we're down to 8. This is going really badly, y'all. Million a pop, and now we're back to where we started at 7, y'all. This is not good. Maybe I should have stuck with 12. Oh, we're stuck at 7. Y'all, come on. All right, we're back up to 11. We gotta at least get 12 or higher for me to be content right now on stream. Oh my goodness. Y'all, we're going. Range from 16 to 18, yeah, 6 to 18. All right, so we got 13. Do we settle with 13? Or do we keep risking it for the biscuit? 2 velo, 4 movement, 0 STU, 3 control, 2 EDR, 3 field, or 2 field. Do we keep risking it, or do we settle with 13? That's the highest we've seen so far with all the primes we've used. What does chat want me to do? Shot Paddock, what's up, by the way? I don't think I shouted you out tonight. Welcome in. 1-800-GAMBLER. Elio De La Cruz, what's up? Stay. So, yes to stay, no to keep going. In the chat. DJ wants me to risk it for the biscuit. Welcome in, DJ. Settle with 13. Higher chance you go down than up. That's true. Just like GI reset tickets. Stay with it. I would stay. DJ wants me to go up. Everyone's saying stay except for DJ. DJ has a gambling problem like I do right now. We might come back to it. Let's check out performance fitting real quick. So there's Black Searcher. Okay, so performance fitting. So randomly upgrades 1 pitch type rated B or lower by 1 grade. So the base pitches right now are 4-seam fastball at A, cutter at D, curveball at C, changeup at B, and slider at B. It takes a signature card. All right, so do we use Rainy just to test this feature out for the first time? We're in Vegas. You know what? What happens in Vegas, y'all? What happens on this stream stays on this stream, okay? You know what? Because this is our first time ever doing black signatures and probably the one time we're really going to show off this upgrading on stream, we're going to use Rainy, the Team Sig, just to show off performance fitting, and then go from there down the road. You know what? YOLO, right? YOLO. Just to show it off for the first time. All right. Let's go. All right, we're there. Upgrade material, select all that we want to. Sweet. All right, and then, yeah, we're not going to use Harper because he'll probably be a black signature down the road along with Guerrero. Them both being, I think, 73 or 74 bases. Top of the team sigs you can get for Nationals. Scherzer we're holding on to. We're going to use Rainy. All right, let's see what happens. What pitch that is rated B or lower is going to go up by a grade. We can't have 4-seam fastball go higher because it's already at A. It's outside the range. Any of these pitches, I'm hoping cutter goes up to C. If changeup or slider got up to A, though, I wouldn't be mad. But let's see. And cutter went up to C. Went from a D to a C, just like I was saying. So that's performance fitting. And we can continue to do this, y'all. So we could continue to performance fit with these materials. There doesn't seem to be a limit. So technically speaking, we could get all of our pitches up to A. Unless there is a limit, I just don't see it. But we just did that, and we can do it again. I'm not going to. We're going to hold on to other SIG cards and stuff. But technically speaking, we could get everything up to A on the pitches with fastball. We could do C and the B and then A for cutter. So 2 there, 2 to curveball, and then 2 to change up and slide up combined. So we could do that 6 more times to do that. And then the last thing that we're not going to show off is you can technically change the year of the card. So let's say I had Scherzer 19, which is not his best year. And I wanted to get Scherzer 15. But I already made Scherzer 19 a black signature because I just couldn't have the patience, right? You can then take that card once you make a black signature and you can change the year. But for now, we're not going to show that off. And there's no reason to because we have his best year. We already have Scherzer 15, which is his highest year. It's 15. And y'all, look at this card. This is unupgraded. He's a 139 in the lineup, right? Unupgraded. So I showed you all those stats before. That's what his stats look like now. Base, no upgrades on the Black Signature. Compare that to what I showed you early on the 74 base card. I mean, we got movement up to 90, y'all. Velo's up to 79. That was in the 60s. This card's crazy. And so the training that we did before on the card came over, so we can get him now up to level 33. We can get upgraded to level 10. That reset. It was at level 20. Now it's at 0. We can now upgrade him to 10 as a Black Signature. Transcendence was at 9. That reset to 0 out of 15. Limit Break doesn't apply to these cards. Special Training went from, what was it, 5 to now 0 again. And the deck score can now go up from 26, which is what it was before, to 31. And then these are the skills we have. So we took the skill set that we had as a signature card, 1-2 punch, top player, and hard training, all gold S skills. So we took that skill set, and now we have a 4th skill, and that's the black tier skill composed mind that we got, which we're just going to keep this set. We're not going to skill change or anything until I know more about the black tier skills and if there's something we can get better and everything like that. We're not going to bother reskilling this card tonight because we got a great skill set there, but you can change the preset now. There's now a different stored skill board you can have. So I can keep this set and I can experiment and try to get another black tier skill with all the gold skills on this set as well. So I can swap it if I want. So you have 2 different skill presets that you can have, just like in 9 innings now, but this only applies to black tier card. So we have this other skill set. I'm not going to work on it tonight. No reason to with the skill set we have now. 4 skills, only card that can 4 skills. We have the black tier skill, and these are supposed to be the best type of skills, along with like the Hall of Fame skills that you can only get on Hall of Fame cards and stuff like that. So also potential transfer and everything, we can get the potential higher and stuff. I believe, I can't remember, is it you can get potential up to S4 on black signature cards, correct? I think I remember seeing that black signature cards can get potential up to S4 now. So you could only go up to S plus on the potentials for signatures. Now you can go up to S4, I believe, on black signature cards, but we're not going to be showing that off tonight. I don't remember what all the requirements were to get the potential up that high. I cannot remember. I think it might have something to do with the transcendence. I cannot remember though. If you guys remember, what are the upgrades you need to do to be able to get your potential up to S4? I can't remember for sure on that chart with the black signatures. I have to go back and look. But yeah, that's what the card's looking like. Now, you know what? Let's go ahead and do some upgrades real quick, and then we'll open up the packs and that'll end it. I know it's getting late already. So we got to do training boost. I forgot. So training boost we got to do on this card. Since that'll probably take a minute, we're going to not do that on stream, actually. We'll train him to level 33 off stream. I forgot about training boosts because now that he can go up to 33, I have to be able to get from level 25 to 33 with training boosts. We're not going to do that on stream. Upgrading I could do on stream, but I'm going to do that off stream because it's completely random and it could take either 5 minutes or half an hour. But you can upgrade these cards just like you did before using only overall upgrade 120, 130, or 140 or higher. So you can't even use a 110 because of the overall condition of a black signature. So we have to use these, which we don't have a ton of. We're not going to show that off tonight. Is there anything else we can show off on this card? I guess we could technically transcend. Let's show that off. So Scherzer. So, okay. This is how it's different. I remember talking about this. Normal signature cards, if you have the same player and team, they go 3 levels of transcendence. So if I used Scherzer before he was a black sig, he would have gone from level 0 to level 3. But on black signature cards, if you use the same player from the same team, it only goes up 1 level. So it's going to take a lot more Scherzers to get him to level 15 versus on a normal sig card. And I believe if it's the same team in position but not the same player, it's plus 1 XP. So if I used a different starting pitcher that was a Nationals team sig, it would only go 1 up bar. It would only go up 1 bar in the XP, and it wouldn't even level up to level 1 like it would on a normal sig card when you use the same position, same team. So it's a lot more in depth here. We can get him up to level 2 though with 2 Scherzers. That's why we held on to him and stuff like that, because I knew we could be using him to get him up on the transcendence. So we can transcend him to level 2 tonight. Let's do that. Reaching level 9 increases first skill level by 1+, by the way. So once we do that, it'll increase the first skill by level 1. And that's what happened. We got the stat boost and everything like that. And That's that. Is there anything else I want to show off in this system here tonight or not? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's pretty much all we're going to show off. Am I missing anything to show off tonight or not? Upgrade, we're not going to show off. Training, we're not going to show off. I'm not going to do special training here on stream. Training boost, I'll do off stream. Limit break doesn't apply. Potential, I don't think there's anything we can do with this. Yeah. We can't do anything with this right now. Let's see. Special training, no. Chain skill, we're not going to mess with. We transcended and then over boost. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for working on our first ever Black Sig. This is what our new Scherzer looks like now. Now, granted, did the cards overall get worse compared to what it was before we did this? Yes. He was a 150 something. He's now a 139. But we can train him to level 33. We can upgrade him to level 10. We can special train him to level 5. And we can transcend him all the way up to level 15 now. So that means we can get him higher down the road. But technically, yes, the card is worse overall wise with stats than he was before. But his skill set got better and he has 4 skills now, plus a black tier skill. And yeah, so that's what the card is looking like. And that's what his pitch type info is like now. 4-seam fastballs at S. Curveball went up from a D to a C, and then plus the other effects of the card and stuff like that. It's at a B, an A, and an A for the other pitches. So nothing is a C or lower. It's all B or higher now. And yeah. So I think that pretty much wraps it up for the Black Sig tonight. Any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them. But that's all we can really do tonight with the resources. Anything else that we could have done tonight that will take too long on stream due to RNG, we will do off stream, and we'll show you guys what Scherzer's looking like with the training boost all the way to 33, trained at level 33, upgrade to level 10 and stuff in the next stream, and what he's looking like then. But we don't have the time to show that all off tonight due to the RNG factor of it, like I said. But love the card art, and there's our first ever black signature. Yeah. Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff. Yes, that card's going to be nasty, Spencer. That card's going to be nasty. Okay, last thing before we end the stream and go with the coupon codes for hitting the bonus as well. Let's open our 3 Hall of Fame packs. So this is currently who we have. We have Reigns out and left, Gary Carter at catcher, Ozzie Smith at DH, Tommy at first, Larry Walker on the bench, and then we got Greg Maddux in the rotation. In the reserve, we got Lemon, and then we also got Bagwell, Walker, Larkin, Bagwell, Kell, Paul, 2 Pauls, and then Luis. So those who already have. If we ended up pulling a dupe that could transcend, cool. If not, oh well. Well, let's do these things. This is who we can get again tonight. So we already got Lemon. So I guess technically speaking, we could eventually put Lemon in the rotation. And if we got him, we could use him as Transcendence on him, which wouldn't be the worst thing ever, along with George. But I would love to get Cal. Would probably put him at shortstop over Trey Turner down the road. I mean, look at these batting stats, and then the fielding's an 82. And he's better than Jeter, who's a 76 base as well. So if I get Cal, he will eventually be my shortstop over Trey Turner, which is another reason why Trey Turner isn't going to be here forever. And then Slaughter would be cool, but there's not really much room in the outfield for him. And then Don would obviously make the rotation. I think he's the highest base starting pitcher you can get now in terms of Hall of Fame cards. So I would take, really, my 2 cards we're looking for are Cal or Don tonight. If we got Lemon, cool, we could transcend the card we already got, but those are what I'm looking for. Let's do this thing. Let's get hashtag Hall of Fame in the chat if you guys are ready to get some Hall of Fame packs. First one of the night, who is it going to be? All right, so we got Kell. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. We still got 2 more. We're gonna keep going. If I could get Don or Cal tonight, just any one of those out of these 3, that would be beautiful. Because this is, I think, the last time I'll be able to get him, actually. So there's Kell, which is a dupe. So we pulled Kell from the 3rd Hall of Fame set already. So that is a dupe. Technically speaking, I could transcend them and he could make the team eventually. I doubt he's going to make the team, though, with him only being a 74 base. In the competition, he can have a 3rd with other Hall of Fame cards and stuff like that. So cool, but not cool. Let's go ahead and open up the next one. All right, so we got Slaughter, which is not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. Wasn't the top two that we were looking for, the most needed players in terms of Don and Cal. But you know what? It's not a dupe this time. So we've got 3 out of the 6 available third Hall of Fame set. Not going to complain. 76 base. This card is nasty. Really good batting stats. Really all around. Great card right here. I guess eventually down the road, we could put him out and right over Guerrero, possibly. 74 base versus the 76 base on him. So not bad, not bad. I'll take a 76 base anytime. Our last chance, which actually... So we got, so I think we'll have one more month. So February will be our last month, I believe, I think. Either February or March will be the last month for us to try and get third Hall of Fame cards. So this isn't our last opportunity to get Don or Cal, because we got 37 days left on that. With it being the end of January, I think we can get it all the way into March. So this is not the last chance. This is not the last time to try and get them before they're gone. They may come back eventually, but let's see what happens. You know what? Killebrew's not bad either. Not bad either. We didn't dupe. I don't think we've gotten Killebrew out of this yet either. Yeah, so you know what? 2 non-dupes and a dupe from the 3 we got. But sadly, the 2 cards that would really help our team in the top tier that we're really looking for are the 2 we haven't gotten. So we've gotten Slaughter, we've gotten Kel twice, we got Killebrew, and we've gotten, who else? I don't remember who we've all gotten from that. Sadly, we could not get Don and Cal again, though. But that wasn't our last chance to try and get him. I would love to try and get him hopefully next month. But you know what? I'll take it. I can't complain. I'll take more of those. But with how you can only have a total of 8 up to 9 if they're a team Hall of Fame card on your team at a time. The 2 guys that I'm looking for the most are the 2 guys we have left to get. Can we complete the third Hall of Fame set in February and or March, whenever the last month to try and do that? We'll find out next month. The 2 77 base cards, highest base Hall of Fame cards we've seen besides Jackie. They have been elusive, y'all. But you know what? I can't complain. Maybe we complete a set for the first time. We've never completed a set since the Hall of Fame's cards came in set 1 and set 2. Maybe we do it in 3. But that does it, y'all. But he's the best hitter out there, no doubt. No doubt. Killebrew, yeah. The stats on Killebrew are nasty. For sure. I mean, that's a beautiful card. Definitely could use him over there. Especially over Rendon down the road, who's still a great card. But then again, like I said, when you can only have a maximum of 9 with 1 Team Hall of Fame card, you got to use the best of the best in the positions that are needed the most. So he may or may not make it over at 3rd, depending on that down the road. But we still have a lot of upgrading to do on other guys before we know what we'll look like at that point. But good point, good point. Good point, A-Millsy. Darling, what's up? All right, y'all, that pretty much does it. That does it for the stream. Some good stuff right there. I hope you guys got some knowledge on the Black Sig. If that was your first time seeing it, glad you guys got to see it. That was my first time too. And got some Hall of Fame packs tonight. Not who we wanted, but you know what? I can't complain. I can't complain. And that's going to pretty much do it. It's time to give out the coupon codes. The normal coupon code tonight was 3 Premium Scouts and 10 Skill Change tickets. And then we hit the bonus goal of 50 likes to get the bonus coupon of 300 stars. So both those codes are going to be sent out on the chat right now to be able to redeem. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. And then after I show off how to get the coupon codes, we'll look in cards in the chat for a couple minutes. I'm in channel 777. If you guys would like to show off some of your cards, go into channel 777. You guys can show off your cards there after I give out the coupon codes. Just letting you guys know. All right. So for coupon codes, the links are in the chat, both the bonus and the normal one. If you guys are on Apple or iOS devices, you can only use the link version by clicking on the link in the chat, taking your browser, press OK. It'll take you back to your game. Go to your inbox. You'll see the rewards there. If you guys are on Android devices, you can do the link version that I just told you about that you can do on iPhones, or the in-game version. And then if you're on Steam, you can only do the in-game version, which I'm going to show you right now. If you go to menu, click on news, scroll down to this banner that says event coupon exchange, and then type in the end of the link that was sent out, which for us will be, for the normal coupon, will be MLB 2026 Jan Rivals. Use coupon code. It's been redeemed. If it works, it'll say it's been redeemed. And then for the bonus coupon code, the end of that is Rivals Jan 26 bonus. Use coupon, it'll say it's been redeemed. Then all you got to do is go to your inbox and you should see your rewards there. 300 stars, 10 skill change tickets, and 3 premium scouts from the normal coupon and the bonus coupon combined. Boom, you guys are awesome. All right, it's 8 o'clock. I will look at cards in the chat for 5 minutes until 8:05 p.m. Eastern time. So if you guys have any cards you want to show off, start putting them in the chat now, and I'll try to look at all of them before we head out in about 5 minutes. Blackstreet Grandone, yes. He definitely will be up there down the road too, but I'll probably have Harper in front of him for sure, and possibly Guerrero. All right, let's see. Let's go up and see. I'm assuming the rags start here since I just put that in there. Yeah, so we're starting with Red Sox Spencer's Aroldis Chapman moment card. And let me switch this over actually. All right, let's look at this bad boy. So still looking for the Fireman skill, which these are actually the new moment cards that got added. So Red Sox Spencer, I believe, just got one of the new Fireman. I think these are the new ones. Is Fireman the newest one in the update? What were the new ones? I think Fireman was the new one. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Hold on. I can check right here. Yeah, Fireman on the new moment card. So you already got this Chapman upgraded that much, and he's brand new. That's crazy. So you're still looking for the Fireman card. Winning instant content, right-hand specialist. I know you're going to keep going until you get that skill, though. This card's beautiful, y'all. Train level 30, upgraded to 14 already. Transcendence, still working on. Limit break, obviously. Special training, go up to 8 on these cards. Deck score, 29 out of 27. He's got the rival link as well. That's beautiful. S+, second prevention. Love to see it. And his pitch types are looking good. Nice to be able to show off one of the new cards. All right, we got Tony right here, Hall of Fame card, and he's already got a Transcend level 3, so you have either use a different Hall of Fame card or duped Oliva and use that. But like in the upgrading so far, obviously it's going to take time, especially on a Hall of Fame card, but base stats are beautiful. Even though it's a 73, you got the 2 Hall of Fame skills right there. Deception Hunter, beautiful. Hard hitter along with it. Nasty, and then Daring Heart. I have a 2... I got a 2 Hall of Fame set for the first time on Dodgers count on my Jim Thome. And he's nasty work. He's nasty work, especially in ranked slugger. So, and then you got obviously the 3rd gold S skill, full swing, S+, loving it. Good stuff. Launch angle 15, beautiful card right there. Beautiful card. All right, we got Greg Maddux right here. So recently acquired, probably still working on upgrading, but still liking it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Obviously a 76 base, beautiful card. You changed. Yeah, that's beautiful right there. Let's see. Still looking for a skill set and stuff like that, but still, that's a great card. Keep on working on it. Keep on working on it. All right, we got Cole 22. What's his base? 73. Good card right here. Not as 19 with the Astros. It's 77, but just looking for that 3rd gold skill. Good stuff. Keep on working on the upgrades. Still working on the potential and stuff, which you can actually get that up to S+. Beautiful. So you're just trying to probably get more resources for that. And then just keep on working on the pitches and stuff through the upgrades. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, let's see. We got Drew. He's got the primary setup moment skill. Exclusive with these cards. 63 base, bullpen guy to be expected. Keep on working the upgrades. And then you got the S4 slugging prevention. Oh my goodness, that's nasty work. That's nasty work right there. That card's literally never going to give a home run ever. Ever. Just kidding. It will possibly down the road if you face some crazy crazy black SIG cards and stuff, or other moment cards with that high potential, but still, beautiful. Bets Impact, Transcend level 9. Good card right here. Base is what, a 74. I think that's probably his best year. I could be wrong. Not sure. So this is Maddux right here. I believe Atlanta is the card that is the team that he's with initially on the card when you pull it. So that guy changed it to the Cubs on the other account. I'm liking it. Just keep on upgrading. You already know the deal, but another great card right there. Another good red Maddux. We got Nola. Liking the skills. 69 base. Not bad at all. Keep on working on limit break. Special training upgrading. Loving the potential. Beautiful. All pitches A or higher. Love to see it. Let's see. Did I miss anyone else coming in here? I think we'll show off the Cole 19 and that'll do it. Cole 19 will be the last one from EJ Killer. It is 805 as well. Perfect timing. This is the highest base SIG card I think you can get in the game. 77 base Cole 19, especially as a starting pitcher. We have his free agent version of this, which is 76 because it gets nerfed because it's a free agent card. But still, we have this card on my team. All that skill is beautiful. Keep on working on Transcendence and stuff, along with getting an upgrade there in Limit Break. You already know that, though. This card is just crazy. And then S+, like I mentioned, nothing else I can really say besides good stuff. Good way to end it off right there. Of course, Ray, of course. I figured you duped. I figured you duped it, Tony, if you got up to 3. That's what my guess was. All right, y'all, that does it for this Rivals stream. I hope y'all enjoyed. Next time we stream on this account in this YouTube channel will be 2 weeks from now on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be back with some more live match, pretty much for sure. I'm pretty positive, unless something drastic happens. So look forward to that. Can't wait to play against you guys again. And then next Monday, we'll be back on the MLB Innings YouTube channel. We'll be over there at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for hitting the like goal again tonight. If you haven't liked, we'd highly appreciate it. Let's see how we can get this up on the stream. If you guys haven't subscribed, we highly appreciate it as well. And you guys are right. Great rest of your night. Stay safe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.